Alright guys, welcome to this video. This was a little surprise here. I was actually getting ready to fire up Baldur's Gate, and there was a little update already. Not super big. I don't normally do like patch note videos and stuff like this. So I think we're actually gonna take a look at this, see how it does, and then we'll pop in there and start going on with the series that I'm starting. Just so everybody knows, is here on the channel I'm starting Baldur's Gate series, and they're going to be the names will be based on what character I'm playing. So I'm starting with the Druid. So the first series of it will be called Rise of the Druid, and I'm going to do 2 hour streams broken up into about 30-minute videos, depending on what's going on. Um, that I then re-upload to YouTube to kind of break it down for smaller counts so that you can then watch through and see what's going on with that. So let's just see what this just popped up because I just noticed here, small hotfix number 1 is live, and this was the first hotfix since the full game released just a couple days ago after the years that it's been into early access. So here we have hello everybody, happy post BG3 launch day. Thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown to Baldur's Gate 3. It's been surreal to finally launch this game, and after 6 years in development, it's an incredible honor to watch so many of you play and discover what the team has built. We hope you'll enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 for many months, even years to come, which we're going to be able to. There is so much in this game to do. There's so many ways. I think in one of the interviews I was listening to, like, um, not main endings, but I think it was like 14,000 possible outcomes that will just end the game. So it's kind of like Nier Automata had this, to where, like, I was playing through and there was a market and I bought a fish and ate it, and it was like game over. You have died. That's the end of this playthrough. So I hope that this game has like some stuff like not like that, because obviously we're humans and stuff, but it'll be interesting to see what they incorporate into that. So continuing on, all that said, Hotfix 1 is coming in fresh today. Updates take care of several crashes, bugs, and much, much more. We've been reading your reports on issues with saving your game and have found a culprit, our cross saves. Bearing in mind this will only be a useful feature come September 6th when PlayStation 5 version launches and beyond. We've decided to disable it for now and allow us to solve the issue in the interim. You couldn't notice anything in-game, and Steam Cloud saves are unaffected by this change. Thank you to everybody that's taken the time to report these issues to us. As always, reach out to our support team if you run into any issues. Let me check this real quick. Right in here, crashes and blockers. Fixed possibility of getting stuck in dialogue in the first confrontation with a major boss. Fixed rare issue where player character states would not update properly after dying. Fix a crash related to one of Astorian's cinematic dialogues in the endgame. Fixed a crash that could occur when loading old save games while at last light. Fix a crash that could occur when using the brain reader in the colony. Fixed issues that could cause you to get stuck on a loading screen when loading a save game after dying. Fix the blocker during character creation, preventing you from progressing if you chose serial teaching as your guardian. Fix the potential crash triggering by the light system. Added an error message to prevent crashes from being caused by mods when starting a game. Disabled Larian account cross saves temporary to solve an issue blocking loads and saves. Steam cross saves are unaffected. They were already talking about this earlier. They had mentioned it in when they were like, "Hey, we're sorry." Fixed a startup crash with the API. Fixed a crash that could occur while quick loading. Had it well entirely without stats. So some item stuff right there. occur while switching your race or class and character creation. Fix potential crashes that occur when closing screens, like the option menu when ending dialogue. Fix potential crash when an enemy tries to use the motivator during combat and a steel watch foundry. Fix the blocker that could occur if you choose to attack the Emperor during a dialogue after you side with him. Physics X, they fixed something there. We got some multiplayer stuff. Um, can correctly join cinematic dialogues that require all players to be present if they were listening in previously. Fixed an issue allowed players to listen in on private dialogues using their context menu. Fixed an issue that caused players to get stuck, not be able to join dialogue if somebody else is already in. So that's a nice little help right there. Gameplay, fixed hair physics. Fixing an issue causing phase spiders to skip their turn. Fixed an issue with dice rolling. Duplicate spells no longer appear on followers' hotbars, and you can no longer customize their radial menus. Important to note, followers are not companions or full party members. Fixed Dark Urge randomization character creation for non-white Dragonborn characters. Fixed an issue preventing you from interacting with withers in one of the camp locations. Some UI fixes here. I'm not going to read through all these, but we got a ton of stuff going on. I was just trying to keep this short, but obviously there's a lot more here than we thought. Because look, we're already at like a 6-minute video. So yeah, that's pretty cool right here. Fix issues with preferred spells while leveling up, multicasting, hit the number during dialogues, fix split screen cinematics, some audio cues. Engine fixed a bug causing textures to appear bright. Okay, so split screen aspect ratio when FSR is on. Fixed surface texture detail when not updating when changing texture details in game video options. A ton of cinematic fix here, which I'm not going to go through these. Like a lot of these are like even blocked out as well, so I don't want to give any of that away, especially since we're getting ready to dive in there right now. So it was like a 200 meg, like a 203 meg hotfix patch that came out. So not bad at all, and very quickly. So apparently this one came out Friday. I wasn't on yesterday. Um, but yeah, they went quick into getting something out for this, and right now with it being only out on PC, they're able to do that because they can just boom get those fixes right in, get those fixes right in, and we know like once console gets out there, they'll be able to do that, but it'll be at a slower pace because they also need to make sure that they are going through all the processes to make sure it's up to Sony and Microsoft standard on those platforms. So it'll be interesting to see what comes forward, but the team is doing a stellar job, and everything I've heard about this has been good. I have played it in early access since day one, and have had a ton of fun when because I just like pop in and out with it here and there when like big updates or they do like certain overhauls to stuff to check it out, and it's been good. So thank you guys for tuning in for this one. This was real sweet and short. I wasn't even planning on doing it, but it popped up, so I figured I'd do it since I'm in this recording phase today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys at the full episode release.